Police in Kansas have arrested a youth pastor, that's right, a man of God, also an English teacher at a Christ Prep Academy, after he stabbed his wife and 5 of his own children, and then he proceeded to set the home on fire. The psychopath's name, the father's name, the husband's name, Matthew Lee Richards, he's facing 5 counts of attempted murder, which confuses me a little. He's stabbed his wife and 5 of his children, so that seems like 6 people there, but he's facing 5 counts of attempted murder and 1 count of aggravated arson following this stabbing spree, which happened in Shawnee, which is a city just outside of Kansas City in Missouri. Police and firefighters were called to the family home in regards to a disturbance and a house fire. Thankfully, firefighters quickly arrived and quickly extinguished the fire, which was in the basement. 7 people were taken to hospital, so that includes the psychopathic father, the psychopathic husband, his name again, Matthew Lee Richards, along with his wife, we're not told her name, along with his 5 children. So one of the children is an adult aged 19. The other children are minors. We're not told their specific ages. So they were all taken to hospital. We're told that the 19-year-old child and 2 of the minor children were quickly released from hospital after receiving treatment, seemingly relatively minor treatment, but we are told that his wife and 2 other children remain at the hospital. I'm not 100% sure if that's still the case. Perhaps they've been released from hospital at this point, but certainly his wife and 2 other children required further treatment. What do we know about the father, about the husband, about the psychopathic stabber? Well, perhaps we know quite a bit. We're told that he's a youth pastor at Crossroads Christian Church in Shawnee. He's described on his social media bio as being a big kid who loves teaching little kids about Jesus. We're also told that he's been married to his wife since 2003, so 20 years. And we're told that he's also a 7th grade English teacher at Christ Prep Academy. By all accounts, this is a man of God, a holy man, a Christian. And yet he's gone on a stabbing spree, so thankfully he failed in his attempts to murder his wife and his children. He's facing 5 counts of attempted murder. I'm not sure why he's not facing 6 counts of attempted murder, but either way, he attempted to kill multiple of his own children. They all suffered lacerations of one degree or another. The blessing here is that it does seem that all of the victims are going to survive. Let's hope and pray that they don't suffer any lifelong injuries, both physical and mental. This is going to be hugely traumatic. Not only have these children, as well as the wife and the adult child, not only have they been stabbed, not only has someone tried to kill them, but that somebody has been their father, their husband. Extremely traumatic for the children in particular, of course. We're not told of the stabber's mental health history. We're not told of the stabber's criminal history. We're not told of any motive. We're not aware of any motive at this point in time. I'm going to presume, and I could be massively wrong, of course, but I'm going to presume that the guy doesn't have a criminal history. He seems like a stable person, a stable member of the community, a loving member of the community. He's a teacher. He's a youth pastor. He's been married for 20 years. He has 5 children. This seems like a healthy member of society. But of course, that image is completely wrong. This is a pretty disturbing situation in my mind, not only because of how heinous it is, but because it seems to be committed by somebody who is a godly man, a loving man. So what would turn someone from being a normal member of society into a psychopathic murderer? Perhaps I've got this wrong. Perhaps he's always been a lunatic, but we're not provided with any information that would indicate that, other than what's occurred in this awful event. So I don't really have too much to say, but I think my takeaway is this looks to me to be another situation where a normal human being has snapped. They've had a mental health episode. Perhaps there were warning signs of that potentially occurring, perhaps there wasn't, but I wonder why. I wonder if it could be related to issues within the marriage. And my other go-to is if he, the father, the husband, Matthew Lee Richards, was facing severe financial stress. Could that be the reason? Facing severe financial stress, not able to cope with that, and his mind takes them to this evil place. I don't know. Of course, full prayers and best wishes to all of the victims. Let's hope they're able to make full recoveries. Let's be thankful that all of the victims have survived. I'm going to wrap things up at this point. If you appreciate the coverage, please do like, comment, subscribe, share the video as you see fit. Consider joining my memberships, and take care.